And in typical form, the holidays bringing some fantastic NBA action. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter.
Offensively, defensively, they've just been the better team in each of the first two meetings. They know a win tonight is a real possibility. Don't let your guard down.
And it's clear they want that sweep. They've had the edge the first two games, but they can't afford to get complacent coming into this one.
And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments. His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Doncic with it. Guarded now by Ball. And it's Doncic missing. Ball outside. And he drives in. And he buries his first look.
Flashing his athleticism on the drive. When Ball is attacking the rim, good things happen.
Here's Hachimura. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
As a passer, Ball has great fundamentals. His timing and accuracy are right on the money.
Ball with a steal. Driving inside. Oh, are you kidding me? And he jams it home with authority.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Wembanyama. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Ball outside. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Stolen by Vassell.
Well, that's what you want to do, but he didn't have the angle to get the pass in there.
And it's Hachimura missing. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, this is what Ball does. He calls plays to generate openings on the floor for his team.
And how about Lonzo Ball, Stan? Always roaming the passing lanes, looking to pick one off.
Well, look, he has great instinct. He knows where the play is going, and he gets there before the ball goes.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Anthony Davis talked about what motivates him. He said championships, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard. All that stuff matters the most to me. Don't get me wrong, money is amazing, but my legacy will win that battle every time. Brian, back over to you.
Priority straight. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
And when he's out there, Lonzo Ball is still an excellent orchestrator. He's just spent a lot of time in the training room.
Here's Edgecombe. He's averaging about 15 points per game. He's been a solid contributor.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Now here's Doncic. Outside Wembanyama. To the inside. Here's Sohan. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Jeremy Sohan, an emphatic 2 points.
I just love the ball movement.
Inside. Washington grabs the miss.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that.
Wow. Count that one. Flags got 10 points in the game.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Pass to Wembanyama. Kicks it to Doncic. Over flag. And it's Doncic missing. And here's Dallas. They're on a 20-6 run. And that one's good. Flag.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Wembanyama screen. And here's Doncic outside. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Dallas on top. They lead by 14. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Here's Rondo. The bank shot, no good. Spurs trail by 11. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
It's Monk on the wing. The three from Barnes. And San Antonio hits again from deep. Well, to play great defense, teams have to provide help. But how do you avoid overhelp?
It's a great question, B.A., and it's like anything in the game. Basketball is a game of decisions. I think people look at it and they talk about athletic ability and they talk about skills, which are both important. But the best players and the best teams are the best decision makers, and the same thing goes as the when to help and when to stay home on shooters.
With the floater. Outside for Wembanyama. 4 seconds left. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
Gotta give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
The three from Barnes. Lively grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Well, that's a tough play to defend. Ellis with that high, quick release.
Barnes, no good.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
Woo!
Back to Rondo. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Barnes comes with a double team. Back to Lively. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And we got to also mention their intensity on defense so far. I mean, the number of steals they've collected has been substantial.
Pass to Lively. 4 on the clock. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Dallas shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Now at the line for your Mavericks.
And he's good on the second. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Both teams deciding to change it up. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Doncic. Shot from the wing. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And Ball throws it down.
Few guys operate pick and roll better than Ball. He has total control. Takes what the defense gives him.
Edge code. First personal foul. Second team foul.
36 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Barnes. To the paint. Sohan outside. Just 5 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. No good on the triple.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And that one's good. Flag.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Dallas on top, leading by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Down low. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
You talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. AD is towards the top of that list.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Back over to you.
They'll get there. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. Spurs trail by 8.
Victor Wembanyama.
Now Vassell, still without a bucket. Hachimura sets a screen. Pass to Sohan. Now Wembanyama. San Antonio moving the ball around. Vassell can't get it to go. About a minute played here in the second half. Outside Davis. Easy money for Davis inside.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally insane.
And Sohan gets it to go.
Such a unique player. Jeremy Sohan can score anywhere on the floor. He does great things for his team.
On the take. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Brad.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Pass the ball. Here's Edgecombe. He's guarded by Vassell. Shot clock at 6. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Vassell outside. The 3-ball. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
They set the pick to the middle. Here's Flag. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Dallas leading by 4. Pass to Davis. From 7, on the wing, Davis. Here's Flag. He's got 16. Back to Davis. It's stolen by Wembanyama. To the inside.
2 minutes.
Shakes him. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Man, Wembanyama looking unstoppable.
quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Flagg. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. And here are the Spurs now. They're on a 10-2 run here. It's stolen by Doncic. Back come the Spurs in transition. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
Substitution on the court.
The Mavericks leading. There's a screen by Bassey. The 15-footer misses off the left iron.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense. Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Pass to Lively. And yep, it's good. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Now Doncic, checked by Rondo. Doncic with it. Look at Doncic making himself at home.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wide open. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. The three from Barnes. Cranes the triple. And it's a 3-point Spurs lead.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Monk looking around. Pass to Hield. There's the triple. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Right side, Rondo. The rebound by the Spurs. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. So for Dallas, here's Monk. Off his foot. And the ref's whistling a kicked ball. A 3 off the inbound. Washington grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 6. There's Ball with a 3. Doesn't go that time. And it's Monk with the ball for San Antonio. Pass to Johnson. Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league, Lonzo with the right decision there.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with this transition.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
Spurs lead by 3. Left side, Wembanyama. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Washington grabs the miss. Here's Edgecombe. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Well, this is what Ball is so good at. reading the defense and making the right pass.
Here's Sochan. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Yeah, with how physical a game Sochan plays, you'd expect him to be at the stripe more.
Davis driving to the basket. Oh, no good on the layup. Doncic outside for three. Oh, Doncic, what do you expect?
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Oh, he misses the layup. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. And count it.
Well, this is something they're asking of Vassell. He's a smart guy, and he can facilitate for him.
Now Barnes. Yes! Using that window.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Wembanyama. The putback. Doncic outside. Another chance. He gets the layup.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bouts like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Davis pulls it down.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
There's the drive. No good. And it's San Antonio's ball. Big run right now for him. 11-2.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards zero. Nice victory here for the Spurs.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Graham. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well-deserving of this win.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Victor Wembanyama.
He came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Wembanyama. Now Doncic. Shot clock at 2. Jacks up a 3. Shot's no good. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold